Hey guys, welcome back to my video. Guys, today's topic is how to do more in life. How do you do more? What do you need to do more? So no matter what, you have to realize that your life must be better than yesterday for you to be able to do more. The more you can do, the better you're going to be. So have you ever wondered who is inspirational in life? Who comes into your mind when you think inspiration? That person is doing more than you in life. So no matter what, you have to realize to be able to grasp a better lifestyle, to be able to actually do something that's really according to what you need to do, you have to look at your interests and you have to look at what you love to do and you have to do it. So many people will say, go do what you hate. But you never do what you hate, you only do what you love. I've been doing what I love for the past 8 months in terms of traveling around Australia. And guys, I've been doing my work on the go and I've been better than yesterday, always leveling myself and leveling myself and leveling myself so that I can become a better person. Now, what is a better person? A better person is a person who is working on themselves daily to achieve a common goal or vision to be better than yesterday. Now, when you're better than yesterday, you may be better in your musicianship in terms of what you do in terms of musician and electronics. Maybe you're doing technology, maybe you're doing something customer service, communication, relationships, marriage, spirituality, emotions, physical health. You've got business aspects, marketing. So no matter what, you have many aspects in life and you also have personal development. Now everything has to do with what you're doing today and how you're going to do it. So today the best way that you can do anything is to do more. You need to be able to do more all the time and you need to realize that now is your moment to actually do it. You need to realize that no matter what, you are always somebody in life. You need to be able to do something, you need to be able to focus on what you're doing because nobody else is going to do it for you. Honestly, it's never a shame because you would never ever want or need anybody to do it for you. And you never want in life, you only need. So when you're needing something in life, in terms of life, that's when you'll do it. So make sure that no matter what, that you're actually really saying on a piece of paper, you're writing it down and you're saying your wants and your needs. What do you want out of life and what do you really need? And then what you do is to remove all your wants from your life. That is already what not to do. So in my journal, I speak a lot about what not to do. And my journal is filled with what I never do in life. So I never do my wants. Anything that I want, I say I never want. When I hear someone say, do you want something? I say I never want. Because I actually need to do something that's going to help in my life. So I'm always thinking, what do I need today to improve myself? So that's how you have to actually look at life. You have to look at life in terms of how can you actually improve yourself to be the best person and the best version of yourself. Because that's life. Life is being the best you can be. So no matter what, you can see where I am. I am currently in Cairns, Australia. It's the 7th of March 2020. I'll be in Perth, Australia in less than 36 hours. And no matter what, I'm traveling Australia and I'm doing my work on the go. Why? Because I can do more. I can do more and more because I chose to consciously invest my money in the best places, and also I chose to read for 5 years and more. I chose to have mentors. I chose to discipline myself to stay away from certain foods so that I can lose 47 kilos, and I chose to speak better and to do Toastmasters also for 1 year in terms of public speaking. I spoke in front of a crowd, in front of leaders for over a year now. So no matter what, I'm always speaking and I'm always doing something incredible, and that's what you need to be doing. You need to be doing something that's according with your passion and your words and who you are. So the better your words, the better your life. Improve your communication skills, learn more communication, learn to speak, and to be able to learn to speak, the best way you can do it is through a journal. So when you're journaling, when you're actually learning something on the go, when you actually can just write an idea down and jot ideas, as John C. Maxwell says, guys, no matter what, just jot down your ideas. And that way you can always figure out what exactly you need to do. Because no matter what, you need to be able to sell something. You need to be able to sell yourself. You need to be able to brand yourself. You need to be able to be more spiritual and conscious about everything in life. As Robert Kiyosaki says, knowledge, knowledge, knowledge. Knowledge, knowledge, knowledge. And that's what you need to be doing. You also need to realize that Gary Vaynerchuk says content, content, content. Push content into the world. And you need to be creating so much content in the world in terms of value that you can sell so that you can become financially rich and so that you can become healthier in the process. Guys, financial freedom is never the key. What's the key is health. Health first. Remember, never put your never put your mindset on money first. Family is first. You are first. You understand? You must be above your family. You must be healthy first. And then you realize that the finances will come along with the health. Because once you're better than yesterday, a lot more people are going to listen to you than when you are fat and financially free. Do you understand? Because when you're fat and financially free, you may be able to speak about finances and help people in that aspect, but in terms of health, you'll never be able to. So why not become healthy first and be able to become a life coach in terms of you speak about health, you speak about spirituality, physique, you're speaking about everything. So in terms of me, I'm a life coach because I've suffered for 10 years and 7 months of my life, from the age of 15 to the age of 25 and 7 months. I've been a person who's just going downhill. So I changed it around. How did I change it around? One step at a time. I've been doing it one step at a time. I've been figuring out slowly by myself how to grow in my daily life, and I followed people and I make sure to no matter what, to actually pick up ideas and to apply them into my life, because that's how you do more. You do more by actually growing yourself daily, and you make sure that you can grow. So how do you grow? You make sure that you journal, you make sure that you read, you make sure that you contribute, you make sure that you teach something. Teaching is the best way of growing. When you're teaching something, you'll start to live it. When you're disciplining yourself to stay away from alcohol, from the cigarettes, from all substances, from meat, you're going to grow daily. You're going to figure out better ways to grow. So discipline is a big part of growth. The more disciplined you are on yourself, the more you grow. So maturity has everything to do with discipline. The more mature you are, the more emotionally intelligent you are. The more wisdom you have, the more discipline you are, the more success you have. It's all confidence as well. And confidence relates to courage. So the more courage you can have, the more communication skills, and the better leader you are in daily life, the positive role model you must be, guys, that's going to help you do more. So you have to realize now that your life must be something incredible. You must be able to push with your mindset every single day to do more videos and more videos for yourself, so you can become financially free, because you have the health, you have the finances. So all you need to do is just push that content, and you start your seminars. Once you start your seminars, you go into growth mindset, and you make sure that you're teaching something. That's growth mindset. And you make sure no matter what, you're teaching something for the audience, but you're doing it mostly for yourself, and you're just making sure to uplift everyone and make sure that people believe you. Because guess what? No matter what, you only say to them that they believe themselves. You understand? You never ask for people to believe you. You ask for anything in life, but you make sure that people believe in themselves the most, and that you put, for example, them, that you say that they are first in terms of their life, while you have to be first in terms of your life. You understand? So make sure that you're always selfish. Make sure that you're selfish, but make sure that you're selfless also. You have to be selfish in terms of ideas, and you have to also be selfless in terms of ideas. So both aspects work. You cannot have the yang without the yin. You understand? So you need both aspects. You need the good and evil of life. You need to be able to do trial and error, and you need to be able to also pick up ideas and make sure that you go and find someone who's already done it, and they can teach you a whole block of information that's 20 years ahead in the making, and they can chop it down for you in 2 hours. So Tony Robbins is one person. I'm another person that's also making my way into superstardom and everything in terms of life. I'm already a superstar in my own heart. So guys, you have to believe it in yourself first so that you can do more. So no matter what, guys, you may be having troubles in terms of your life, in terms of adversity. You may be broke, you may be financially in a crisis right now, you may be unhealthy, you may be fat, you may be a person who is a disabled person, you may be someone who has mental health issues, maybe you have schizophrenia, maybe you have bipolar, maybe you have diabetes, maybe you have cancer, maybe you have something that's so debilitating, maybe you have trauma. Guys, no matter what, you have to realize now that you still have to read, you still have to push yourself, you still have to make sure that you live life, and you still have to make sure that you're better than yesterday. So the best way you can do it is journal. Make sure that you're reading educational programs. Make sure that no matter what, you're exercising on a daily basis. Make sure that you're using Google and that you're reading upon information and getting other people's perspectives on life and becoming a knowledge broker. What is a knowledge broker? Knowledge broker by Tony Robbins standards is a person who is a life coach. So no matter what, that's what I am. I'm a life coach. I'm a knowledge broker. So no matter what, I call myself a knowledge broker. I call myself a life coach, and I call myself someone better than yesterday. So no matter what, you can see now that no matter what, nobody can convert you in terms of your thinking, but you have to realize that words are going to improve you. So the better your words, the better your life. Now, the more you can read, the more you can do. Do you understand? The more you do, the more you can teach. The more you write, the more you can teach. The more you teach, the more you can do. So it all correlates. You have to be able to read fast. You have to be able to read at 3.5 times. Do you understand? So when you put this video on, you can see that it's in times 1 right now. You can put 3.5 times faster for this video, for example, in some aspects. Maybe there's an application out there that can do it, but for example on Audible, when you're reading books, you can actually find out and you can actually see on Audible that you can read on 3.5 times. And that's what I've been doing over the past 5 years in terms of my lifestyle and who I am. I've been reading faster than I have. So guys, on Audible alone, I started that way, and I started reading 1 times, and then I went to 1.5 times and 2 times, and I made sure to no matter what to put 2 times or more, so that I can realize my lifestyle and my dream. And what is your lifestyle and your dream? Your lifestyle and your dream is better than yesterday. Do you understand? So guess what? I am better than yesterday. I'm always ahead of other people. I'm always doing something according to my life that's going to help me. So you have to realize now that you have to put yourself ahead of people. So no matter what, I'm always number 1 in my life. And you just have to clarify that all the time for yourself, just so you see that you have to push yourself. And you have to push yourself and you have to push yourself, because if you never do, you never will. You understand? So you must make something a must today. You must be able to say, I must do this, because that's your need. When you need accommodation, you must have accommodation. You must have accommodation. Do you see? But when you need a Ferrari, you'll figure out how to get a Ferrari. Do you understand? And you work over the next 20 years to make sure that you have a Ferrari. You understand? Because having a Ferrari overnight never happens. But guess what? Because it does happen overnight, you had to do something to be able to attain it. So to be able to attain a Ferrari, to be able to attain 1,000 real estates and more, you have to study finance. You have to study being better than yesterday. You have to study and teach people how to live a better life, and also you have to make sure that you have the disciplines and the schedule. You have the eating habits. You have to have the material. You have to be doing your own courses. You have to be able to sign people up. You have to be able to public speak in order to have a Ferrari and to have all this real estate and to be able to do everything. Because guys, no matter what, you need to create your lifestyle, and nobody else is going to do it for you. So you realize that in your area right now, those people who are wasting their time, you have to get away from them, and you have to realize now is your time. Now is your time to become a superstar, and that's what I need you to do. I need you to become a superstar, because I'm a superstar. You understand? So I'm a person who is already a superstar in the world. So you need to act as one. You need to be as one. And you need to say to yourself, today I am doing something according to being better than yesterday. What is it that you can provide for the world right now, so that you can boost your own personality and your own attitude, and so that you can realize that no matter what, that when you're speaking better, that you have a better life. Guys, today is the only time that you can start. There is no yesterday, there is no in the future. You understand? There's only today, and what can you do today to just improve, just by bit by bit? So today, some of the techniques I've used to improve are do a 1 hour video. I do a 1 hour video today, I leveled up. It's the same as Arnold Schwarzenegger going to the gym and pumping up the irons every single day. He's better than yesterday. He's always better than yesterday, that guy. You can see him today, he's 7 years old, he's still better than yesterday. You understand? And you can see Novak Djokovic, for example. You can see me, for example. You can see me, I'm doing journaling, I'm doing also videos, I'm doing quotes, I'm doing content, I'm doing Instagram uploading. I'm doing a lot of storage uploading for myself, so that I can have this massive course, so that I can sell it, and so that I can become financially free, because I've already got the health. So all I have to do now is I have to work on my finances. And how do I work on my finances? I have to push the content, baby. What kind of content? All the success I've had, I have to put it into video. I have to put it into audio. I have to put it into writing. And I have to go out and I have to actually take action. And I must go into seminars. I have to sign people up. I have to have a website ready, and I have to have a landing page. And I have to really market myself and promote myself better than yesterday. And I have to always grow and maintain my disciplines and maintain my eating habits, maintain being sober, maintain being vegan, and make sure that I can discipline myself more and more to do financial planning every single day, so I can do something incredible, so that I can speak more, so I can do something incredible in life for myself, because I'm worth it. You understand? So when you make it worth it, for yourself, you're always going to find something better to do. So your only point of recommendation in life is do better than yesterday. Do something that's better than yesterday. Your only vision must be in life that you do something better than yesterday. Your only vision in life is be better than yesterday. Guys, improve one area of your life. These are the 5 areas of life. There's physical health, there's emotional health, there is financial health, there is also spiritual health, and there is also communicational work. So work on those aspects. Work on your ability to make sure that you are better than yesterday. There's also your personal life. Work on your personal life. Work on your finances. Work on your emotional health. Work on your gym or whatever you're doing. I stay away from the gym. Why? Because I saved 3 years of my life by never going to the gym. I do gym in the park. I do gym in my house. I do gym in my hostel, for example. I never have a house. My house is inside. So no matter what, when I mean inside, I live inside of me. The outside world is never my house. I'm living inside my body right now. So you have to realize I do gym anywhere now because I have a power tube, and I make sure to just daily from now on to do some gym for myself in terms of lifting up my power tube, but never going to the gym. Just doing some exercises, doing some flexibility work, making sure that I look better than yesterday, making sure that I'm doing something in my life that's going to exceed yesterday. And that's the whole idea. And as long as you're giving ideas, you're doing something related to your business that's going to help you, guys, you always figure out the better way. You understand? So sometimes in life you have to realize that the best aspect of your life must be do something right now that you can actually do. So no matter what, here I am in a swimming pool right now, and no matter what, I've got water around me, and I just realized that I can actually use my selfie stick to actually be able to record in this way for you. So that's an amazing skill I just learned. So no matter what, you guys can see that I learn skills on the go, and you have to be able to do the same thing for yourself. You have to be able to be a person who's always doing something incredible. So make sure that your mindset is in the best place so you can be in the best place. Guys, how do you make sure that your mindset is in a better place? You make sure no matter what that today you're doing something to inspire other people, that you're really doing something to be an incredible person, because guys, life is incredible. Life is incredible when you are incredible. So do something in today based on your mindset work. Work with your mindset more. Use your growth mindset to be able to really prosper and to be really able to push yourself. Because once you do that, once people see that you communicate fast and that you're a better person than yesterday and that you really can push yourself with your mindset, guys, you'll see that no matter what, you'll succeed even more than you have been. You understand? But either way, you have to use your emotions. Either way, you have to use the person you are. Either way, you have to grow from who you are. So the best way to do that is use your whole body, use your mindset, use everything about you. But just make sure that you're never afraid to use your mindset and that you're never afraid to use growth mindset. Because growth is better than dying. So you rather use growth mindset than anything else. Now, guess what, guys? You only use growth mindset. So realize just now that no matter what you do, you have to, no matter what, never compare, but make sure that you are comparing with the best of yourself. So when you're comparing, you're only comparing with yourself. You understand? You're only saying I in front of whatever it is that you're comparing with. So that you can be someone, so that you can actually do something, so you can be incredible, so you can really prosper, so that you can really do something and public speak and make sure that you're just giving ideas. So in order for you to give ideas, you have to be able to think fast. You have to be able to make sure that no matter what happens, you're doing something in accordance to who you are. So realize today that your life is what you make of it. Your life is now. Your life must be, here I am better than yesterday. Here I am doing something better. Here I am loved by me the most. You understand? So just figure out how are you going to really make sure that you always solve your problems so that you can really find out what do you need to do to improve your life. Guys, no matter what, to be able to do more, you need to be able to be more dedicated. You need to be able to stay consistent throughout the long term. You have to think long-term thinking, and you have to be someone inspirational in the world to be able to do more in life. So you have to be well respected, but to be well respected, you have to well respect yourself. So to be, no matter what, in terms of life, you have to be number one in your life. And I have to be number one in my life. And you have to be able to motivate people. You have to be able to inspire people, because that's what it's about. It's about you and how are you going to move from A to B. So you're learning on a daily basis. You have to figure out, A, there's something greater to do. There's a beautiful crowd over here, okay? You can see, there's a beautiful crowd here in Cairns. And you have to realize now you have to do something in accordance to entrepreneurship, in leadership, and you have to help people. You have to help people. You have to go and make sure that you put yourself first, and then you never go out of your way, but that you're putting yourself first while you're helping people, because that's the only way to do something. And once you do that, you realize the only way you can improve is to improve yourself first. So show more empathy. Empathy has got everything to do with communication style, making sure that you're doing everything that you can in terms of life, making sure that you're boosting your finances, and also making sure that you are leading yourself excellently. So always be an excellent leader. Make sure that you're kind in the world. Make sure you're doing something kind. Make sure that you're always on focus, making sure that you're doing something incredible, so that you realize that you have to be the best person in your life. You have to be the person leading your family. You have to be the person leading your wife and spouse, and also your kids and everything with who you are, so that you can really see what you need to do. Guys, the only important matter is in life that you become better than yesterday. So figure out what you can do. Guys, in my life, I just make sure every single day I'm doing something that's going to improve my life. I make sure that I talk based on experience, so you can see my transitions and see what I've actually done. So I've done many videos for you in terms of life, and I'm always giving you ideas based on my life. And in my journal, I may come up with an idea, with a nice skill, with a nice beautiful skill for you, so that you can see exactly what you need in terms of success. Now, success happens always. Guys, spirituality has everything to do with you doing more. The more you can increase your consciousness is the more knowledge you have. You have more knowledge, and it's all about connecting the dots. When you're giving people ideas, when you're teaching people how to do more, you have to connect the dots. You have to connect all these dots. So the dots are ideas, and you have to link ideas with ideas with ideas as you've never done before. And that's a challenge. And no matter what, you always get through challenges when you're teaching something, because the whole idea of an experience that's far greater than you is to be able to do far something greater than you can ever do. So what can you do now to make sure that you're doing something greater for the world once you pass away? How can you leave something behind? What can you really think about? And you have to make sure that you're always disciplined throughout life, so that you can never go back on the person you are, but that you go forward and actually you become more. So you're becoming more over time. Remember, you're becoming more. So to become more, you have to do more. You have to do something today that's going to help you push yourself more. So what do I do on a daily basis to really push myself? I go and I push myself with my mindset, I push myself with my emotions, I push my heart, and I make sure to, no matter what, I project my heart and people, I project, and I make sure to balance my mind, I make sure to forgive on a daily basis, I make sure to repeat I am statements. And some I am statements I would say, I am rich or better, I'm rich or better, I'm happy, I forgive myself and everybody. I also say, I am better than not, I'm better than if, I'm better than but, I'm better than I never want, I only need. And these types of affirmations that I say always keep me on track based on who I am, so that I can grow. Another one is, I know nothing, I'm not sure of anything. And I repeat it on a daily basis, because sometimes I find myself cocky and I say, I know nothing, I'm always open-minded. What can I do today to improve? How can I improve myself today? And then I find, yes, when I go on Instagram, I make sure to just upload all this content, so just so that I can fill my Instagram with all these highlights based on 100 videos in each highlight, or 100 pieces of content in each highlight based on one category, so that I can just brand myself, and so that I have beautiful photos, so that I can go out and make sure that I'm always staying in, but I can go and do seminars, and so that people go on my Instagram, and so people can see, hey, this guy's an inspiration, this guy's doing something far more than other people, and you can see it. Once you go on my Instagram, Milivojevic Danny, so my last name is first, and then my name Danny, and my name Danny, you can realize it's Milivojevic Danny, that's my Instagram name. And no matter what, you can go on my Instagram and you can see I make big changes, I make massive changes, and people, when they go on my Instagram, they are people who really see a change in me. They're people who are in the past also, and they're seeing this guy's changed. This guy is no longer the same person he was. He's someone far developed now. He's a person who's far exceeded the person he was. He's no longer on the drugs. He's no longer doing stupid stuff. He's actually traveling the world. He's doing something, and it's very incredible to see someone who is actually changing their life and who's doing something incredible. So hats off to me for actually always doing something incredible, and I always do it for me. I never do it to me. So no matter what, guys, you can see that I make a positive difference, and you need to make a positive difference. You have to realize that positive information is the best aspect of your life. Now, based on this video, I can teach you so much, but you have to realize that based on my university, you have to read all of it in order to grasp my exact mindset. So no matter what, there's always more that I'm doing, and there's always more that I can do. So every day I'm always pushing myself, what next in terms of my life? What next, what next, what next? And no matter what, you can always ask yourself better questions. So when you're realizing that life is on your side, that life is here to help you, you can realize that life is now here for your mentality to be able to push yourself forward, and so that you communicate in a better way. So when you're doing videos, make sure you're having fun with it, make sure that you're enjoying your life, make sure that you're just in the moment, you're just giving ideas, you're just speaking your mind, you're just in a perspective that's far greater than yesterday. You're just relaxing, you're just doing something in accordance to who you are. Because that's the whole point of living. Your whole point of living is just relax and enjoy your ride, enjoy your life, enjoy and relax, but make sure that you're doing something to grow in a daily basis. So I have a journal, I have quotes, I have video, I have audio. I'm doing any of these on a daily basis, and when I cannot do a video, I can always do a video. But say something happens and it's too much pressure for me to do a video, what I do is I make sure to do something else. For example, as a journal, I do a journal for myself, and then I make sure to go into my video all the time. So no matter what, I never stop myself. So I'm always looking to exceed my expectations. I'm always looking to inspire myself daily. I wake up in the day and I say, I'm better than yesterday already, because I already started. I'm starting today, I'm doing something to learn. And as soon as I learn something new, as soon as I stay sober every single day, I'm better than yesterday. As soon as I stay vegan every single day, I'm better than yesterday. As soon as I stay in integrity every single day, I'm better than yesterday. So integrity is the mark and the point that you must always maintain, and you must better yourself and always keep that line. You must never fall below that line. Otherwise, you fall into shame, you fall into guilt, you fall into a broke mindset, you fall into stupidity. So make sure that you're never around people that are running mucks, okay? Make sure you're never around people that are smoking cigarettes and that are bad influences and who are gambling, and also who are doing drugs or legal drugs or any type of illegal drugs. Make sure that you're never with criminals, make sure you're never with people who have guns around them or drugs around them, because guys, those are people who are never going anywhere. So you have to realize now that only 1% of the world are going anywhere, and I'm that 1% of the world who is right here ready to help you right now. So guys, you can make sure that you can always come back to my videos, and that you can always realize that you never come back to my videos, but you come so that you can be ready to learn, so that I can teach you more and more. Because guess what, I'm a gift in this world. I have more to give, and no matter what, I'm always here to teach you. I'm always here to mentor you throughout life. You have me for the next 73 years and more, because I plan to live over 100. So guess what, I'm planning every single day to make that happen. Do you understand? I'm planning every single day to make sure that I live over 100. When you're giving videos, guys, make sure that you're never swearing in your videos. Make sure that you're very nice. Make sure you use the best words, because the best words are the nicest words. Make sure you're nice. Make sure you're beautiful. Make sure you're sexy in daily life. Make sure you have a six-pack. Make sure you have those muscles, that you're looking really good. Make sure you have a deeper tonality for you guys. Make sure that you ladies become more feminine. And make sure that no matter what, you have a fitness body, that you're athletic, that you get yourself into something, that you get yourself into a TV show, and that you're a superstar, that you're singing, that you're on talent quest, that you're doing a talent quest somewhere around the world, that you're sparking interest in the world, that you're doing something in terms of making cartoons, that you're designing videos, that you're designing beautiful movies, that you're doing documentaries, that you're doing something that you love, that you're so creative, that you're an Olympic athlete, that you're something in your life. So no matter what, guys, just realize that being an athlete is for all time's sake. It's never just for being in the Olympics. It's never just for being in sports. Make sure that once you do sports and you're a big athlete, that you never just drop down after that. Because I see many sports stars and soccer players, no matter what, they have a beautiful career of 20 years, and then after the 20 years they say goodbye, and guess what? They're just worse than yesterday. They drop down into doing alcohol, and they do drugs, and they lose all the money that they made from the sports career that they had, and they lose their legacy, and they go to jail, some of them. So no matter what, you have to realize, guys, that you stay out of jail. Make sure that you're doing something positive in life. Make sure you're never committing crime. Make sure you're never around the police. Make sure that you never have to go to the police. Make sure that you that you make sure you have some evidence to support yourself in terms of justice, that you're always supporting yourself, number one, that you stand up in front of the judge and you say, I'm innocent, guys, I'm innocent. So no matter what, guys, when you're giving a video in the pool, make sure you never drop your phone in the pool, make sure you have common sense. So do something in your life that you have common sense, to have more knowledge, because knowledge is the root of all amazingness and all wisdom. So guys, wisdom is what you need. You need wisdom, you need more experience, you need something incredible in your life. So the best way that I've learned to do wisdom is to read. I've done also a lot in terms of discipline. I've stayed away from most substances. I've stayed away from many people so that I can increase my wisdom. I go and use the experience of my daily life. I self-reflect, as John C. Maxwell taught me. He said, the only experience that you have is self-evaluation experience. So yes, this is a beautiful experience, but once I finish this video, I have to elaborate on how I done. And that's the real wisdom. When you elaborate and self-reflect is your real true wisdom. You need to be able to self-reflect, and you need to be able to see, hey, I see myself and who I am, and I put myself first, and I realize now I said something so stupid. But guess what? Now, because I realize what I said, I'll be a better person. And then you may make mistakes in your life, but make sure that you learn from it. Make sure that you never put yourself down. Make sure that you're never down in life, but that you become sexier and sexier throughout life. Make sure that you're around people who are never, for example, hitting you, they are never violent on you, they are never wasting your time. Make sure you learn time management. Make sure that you're around people who can teach you time management, because time management is everything. So no matter what, when you're holding a video camera on top of the pool, make sure that you're focusing on your actual harm as you are actually doing the video, because otherwise you may do something and your phone may run in the pool, and guess what? All your content is gone. So make sure that you have an online storage and you upload all your content up online every single day, because guys, no matter what, you have to stay ahead of content. You have to stay away from negative people, and you have to make sure that you stay ahead of your life. So instead of you creating content, and then you have 20,000 files that you have to upload, then all you have to do is just make sure that you organize your files every single day, and you invest in an online storage called Mega Storage online. You get 85 gigabytes for free at first, and then it's $8 every single month for 400 gigabytes. And then you use up the 400 gigabytes, and you go up to $13 a month for 1 terabyte, and then you continue. And guys, and slowly, you go up to 2 terabytes, it's about $20, and then you start to build more content, guys. So you just make sure that you invest in your business. So some ways to invest in your business are, make sure you get yourself some free discounts in terms of prepaid data deals. So you may go to Woolworths, and here in Australia, you may go to food supply. You'll see SIM card deals. So what you do is, you see a SIM card deal, it may say $15 instead of $30. So you may get a half price for a SIM card for 40 gigabytes. You understand? And you get that, and you change your number every single month. That's what I've been doing. I've been changing my number every single month so that I can upload more content. Do you understand? So I save $15 every single month because I find these beautiful deals in terms of prepaid data deals. And I've already saved so much money in terms of, I've already saved money. So there's no such thing as so much money, guys. But I've saved over $200 now in terms of prepaid deals. And no matter what happens, I'm always looking to better my life aspects and who I am. Sorry, hello, how are you? I have a video here. And no matter what, guys, I'm just talking to a little baby over here, and she's splashing water all over me. So no matter what, you can see, no matter what, you're never blaming others, but you see that I've been telling the truth, that I've been doing something in accordance to my life. And no matter what happens, I'm always living life according to better than yesterday. Sorry. Hello, how are you? Are you able to get your kid away from me, please? Because your kid's splashing water all over me. Now, no matter what, guys, you have to see that life is about you first. You put yourself first and you say how it is. No matter what, guys, you mind your own business. And no matter what, excuse me, are you able to get your kid away from me? Because I'm doing something in accordance to my life. You see, the people getting offended about it by me. So no matter what, you can see now what's happening. Excuse me. Hello. I'm doing something here. Are you able to go over there, please? So no matter what, you can see they just have a nice personality and they're doing something very beautiful for your life. So guys, just be nice in life, be something special in life, and see, no matter what, how I just handle this problem. I spoke to a little baby, hey please, look at me, hello, you understand? So, just so she realizes what's going on, because it's very inappropriate for somebody to be splashing your camera, even though it's a little baby. I have more respect for myself than a little baby, do you understand? So, no matter what, you realize who I am. In this video, you realize what I've been doing, and that no matter what, I'm always minding my business. So to stay ahead of the game, make sure that you never cause drama, but that you realize that people are never in it for you. So you have to tell a little baby, hey, you have to show a little baby, hey, look at me, go away from me. You tell the parents, you show the parents, you say, hey, I'm doing something here, your baby's splashing water all over me. I give no fucks about your baby. You understand? I'm doing me right now. So you have to be that way in life. You understand? So no matter what, I'm here, I sat here, and when people intrude on your privacy, you have to say, hey, please go away. You understand? So no matter what, guys, you see how I handled that. Do you know why I handled that in the best way? Because in the best way, in terms of just what I've done, guys, I managed to improve my attitude every single day of my life. So no matter what, even though I did go downhill, I managed to come back up. And because I did go downhill for 10 years and 7 months, I realized something, that I've lived a deeper life than most people. And now, because I did so much journaling in my life and so much reading, I'm never scared of anybody. So no matter what, I'm always doing something in accordance to what my life can do for me. What can your life do for you? How can you realize to be nicer around kids around you and be able to never swear at people? Because there was the small kid's brother, for example, who came up to me and started swearing at me. In a sense of being abusive because I'm saying for his little sister to go away. Do you understand? She's 2-3 years old. But guess what? I give no fucks. You understand? Get your kid away from me. Because I focus on me. I never focus on them. And they disrespected me for that. And guess what? I give no fucks about them. So, guys, just realize that's the way it is in life. People give no fucks about you. And you need to realize now that you need to stand up for yourself when a little kid's splashing your technology and when a little kid's doing something. When you have a kid, when you have your own kids, you have to teach them. No, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. You have to do this because this, and this. You have to teach them. And you say, once you do that again, I swear, you have to learn it this way. And no matter what, you never punish your kids in terms of life, but you realize that you have this aggression, but you're never teaching your kids to get hit. You're never teaching your kids to hit somebody. So in terms of your life, say I did have kids and say my kids were splashing my technology, I'd say, hey, no, you never do that. You come here, what do you need? I'll give you some love. I'll make sure that my kid is taken care of, no matter what. I make sure my kid's taken care of, but I make sure that I take care of myself more. So no matter what, I take care of my kids so that my technology is doing better. You understand? But no matter what, I make sure to take care of myself the most. So in order for you to realize that when you have kids, that you never hit them. No matter what, you never hit them, and that you realize that when you do have kids, you speak in the nicest way possible, and that you are never aggressive on them, that you never hurt them in any kind of way, that you never drag them by their hair, that you never drag them by their arm, that you really pick them up lightly, you're very gentle with them, and that you realize that they're just kids, okay? They're just kids, and speak in the nicest way possible, as I did just now, and that's a beautiful way to solve a problem. So, in terms of your life, you have to realize that you are the most important in your life, and I must be the most important in my life. So guys, that's how you handle problems. You handle problems by having no problems. You have no problems in life, and make sure that you write in a piece of paper, as I've said before, and no matter what, I always keep repeating this, because guys, it's very important. You need to realize to write all your problems down, and you need to base it on what not to do. Sometimes somebody causes you violence in a certain area. Are you going to go to that area? Of course you're never going to go to that area because they cause you violence. So that's what not to do. What not to do. I'll stay away from Cairns bullshit. What's Cairns bullshit? It's a nightclub in Cairns. So because they may cause you violence, you'll never go there. So then you write that. And then I have 1,000 and more, I have over 50,000 and more disciplines in terms of that aspect of life, what not to do. I stay away from this nightclub. I stay away from this part of Sydney. I stay away from this area of Cairns. And I stay away from these 10 areas of Cairns. I stay away from these places. I stay away from these places. I stay away from these people. I never talk to these people. I never message these people. And that's why I just do it. I just do it and my life gets better. You understand? So move on. Move on from your life. Let go of the past, okay? But make sure that no matter what, you succeed more than those people that were in your life, because those people in your life that were before, once you become more successful, I promise you, they're going to be jealous of you. So you'll find no matter what, I'll never be jealous of anybody because I'm always growing. I'm always better than yesterday. And I'm always better than the person next to me. I'm always loving myself. I'm always doing everything I can to succeed. So when you raise your consciousness to a level 11, you realize that level 12 may make you jealous. But guess what? Nobody makes me jealous because I'm a vegan. I'm a person who's very successful. I plan my life. I have more life skills than anybody else in the world right now because of my age. And in my current age group, guys, I'm the best in the world in my age group right now. In 92 years, for example, in terms of my life, my age group is the Gen Y. So no matter what, you have to realize I'm born in 1992. So my generation, I'm the best version of myself. I'm the best in my generation right now. In terms of life coaching, in terms of the future, right now. And I promise you, over the next 72 years, you'll see that. So why do I promise you? Because I can see it. You may never see it. I will see it. You understand? Because I never rely on people to see my success. I rely on myself first to get me there and to realize that I'm successful now. I rely on myself to see everything. I rely on myself about everything. I rely on myself to have the finances, to get the finances, to make sure I make my career, to make sure that I do these videos, make sure that I'm always relying on myself to look sexy as I am right now. I'm looking my best version, baby. So I'm always doing something in accordance to my life. So I'm always focusing on myself more than woman when I'm doing my video. You understand? So I'm always realizing, hey, I put myself on the spot and realize now to do that. You know why? Because at least you get to see that no matter what, I'm number one in my life. I have to do something for my life that's going to get me in a better place. And what I do is I do content daily for myself only so that I can realize a better potential for myself. When I make content, I make it for myself the most. You have to realize that. Because when I teach something, I grow from it. I grow from it. I've already taught you what I have in this video. I've already taught you many aspects of life in my previous videos. So now I'm just moving on. Now I'm just building. You understand? So you may have 1,005 courses, but you have to start somewhere, didn't you? So no matter what, you have to start somewhere in life. Is that the honest answer? Yes, it is. Now that's a better way to really ask a question. Instead of saying, didn't you? Say, is that the honest answer? It's the honest answer. So be based on honest. Ask questions based on honest. So no matter what, you can relate your questions and you can say, instead of using lacking words, use yourself much better words in terms of truthfulness, in terms of being better than yesterday, in terms of positivity. And you have to realize to always make sure that you're focusing on yourself the most, but that you're doing something in accordance that's going to help you move forward, because that's important for you. That's something that you need to do. So you focus on yourself the most and you realize that you can have fun. You can have fun, but be in your growth mindset. And growth mindset is, excuse me please, I have some technology here. So no matter what, you have to realize people are unaware of what they're doing. So they're just splashing water everywhere. And that's it, just stand up for yourself. And no matter what, guys, you see how I handle it. You say, excuse me, I have some technology over here. So no matter what, you see how to communicate. You communicate in any means possible, you understand? But you never communicate the negative aspects of your life. I'm never broke. You say that you're never broke in life. You say that you're never financially poor, that you're never lacking, okay? Make sure that you're never negative. Make sure that you're doing something in accordance that's going to make you more positive in the long term. So what are some positive traits that you can do to make sure that you do more? So everything that I've said in this video is aspects of life that you can do more. So what are some positive aspects of your life right now that you can actually start doing more? you can go into nutrition. You can start learning nutrition, as I did, and I've been learning right now for over 43 months about nutrition. And guess what? I'm enjoying it. And no matter what, that's one aspect. Another aspect is go and learn something. Go and journal. Make sure you're journaling. Make sure that you're creating content. Make sure that you pick up an idea, take action upon it. Make sure that no matter what, when something is never working for you, that you never do it again. Make sure that no matter what, when you have a problem, you stay away from it. What? You may have a sex problem? Make sure you stay away from sex altogether. Yeah, you have a problem with money? Never have money again. You understand? Because when you find something that is an issue in your life, never have it again. You call your wife a problem, never have that wife again. You call your kids a problem, make sure you never be around your kids. I promise you, you'll live a better life. You understand? Because you never do problems, you do solutions. Okay? You have a problem with yourself, stay away from yourself. You understand? You never have a problem with yourself in life. Stay away from the problems. You never make problems in life. You never search for problems in people. You never search for who to cause violence with. You never search, and you search only for the best things in life. So to search is to mean that you must do it. You must realize now, to seek is to do. So realize that when you ask, you actually do it. Okay? So when you're asking, you shall receive. When you're doing something, you shall receive. So when you're asking, you're really doing it. Okay? You're never asking for it, you're just doing it. You understand? Now, when you ask something, when you do ask a question, you ask it to learn something. When you're around women, when you're around men, you're asking them based on, hey, how was your day? What can you extract from them? What can you take from them to make yourself better? Because you need to make your time worthwhile. So each time you have a conversation, ask them something based on the area, demographics, ask them something about numbers, ask them something about life that you think that they may teach you. Because you need to learn about culture, you need to learn about tradition, you need to learn about background, and you need to learn about people's attitudes as well. You need to learn about how people are so that you have greater experience and so that you become a lot more wiser person. So a more wiser person is someone who can stand in front of a crowd and they can teach thousands of people. You can teach thousands of people. So over the next 73 years, you'll be expecting me to be doing that because I expect it. When you expect only of yourself. You never expect anybody to be doing something for you. Do you understand? You never expect people to give you money. You never expect people to do anything for you. All you expect from yourself is to make sure that you do it. You understand? When you are expecting money, you make sure you go make it. When you're expecting sex, you make sure you go get it. When you're expecting success, you make sure you go and get it. When you expect that your dad go take care of you, you make sure you go take care of you. When you're expecting love, you give yourself love. You understand? When you're expecting money to fall out of the sky, make sure you go and make it. When you're expecting wishes, you make sure you never wish. You understand? You never wish for anything in life. You understand? You only go and do it. Okay? So make sure that no matter what, you're always staying away from negative aspects of the world. For example, gambling. Stay away from poker. Never play poker games. I used to play poker for 6 years. Guys, I used to go into RSL clubs over here. I used to go to a casino to play poker. I used to lose all my money because I used to make my weekly habits poker and I used to live off poker money. I used to have a certain amount of money and that money would go to poker and I'd make sometimes more and most of the time I'd lose it. Out of 99% out of 100, I'd make sure to lose in my life before in terms of poker. So 99% of the time in poker you'll lose. 1% of the time you may have a big win. But what's a big win? Guys, no amount of money is a big win. You understand? No amount of money in poker can you win big. You understand? You win the World Series of Poker, guys, you'll lose it in the next 3 years. You understand? Because how are you going to keep it now? You have to learn financial aspects of life. You need to be able to learn real estate. So once you become a millionaire, you need to invest your money somewhere. So you have to start learning real estate now in order to set yourself up. You have to be able to learn real estate now so that you can set yourself up for success. So that you are able to set yourself up for success in the long run. Because what are you going to do with $1 million? You never put in the stock market. You make sure you learn real estate now as you're young, okay? And by the time you hit 40, you have multi-billions of dollars, you post it inside real estate. And then guess what you do? You spin it around as a tornado, as Grant Cardone says. And you got cash flow going. And then what you do is you put from real estate, your money into commodities, into gold. Because guess what? Bitcoin, you never put money in the Bitcoin ever. You understand? No matter how much speculation is going on about Bitcoin right now and how much it's going to be $500,000, guys, by the time that happens, your life may be over. You understand? You never invest in terms of Bitcoin. You must realize that you never realize that speculation is nothing. So make sure that no matter what, you realize that speculation is nothing, that you realize that long term is the best perspective, and then you realize that Bitcoin is never your best investment. And that stock market that you never trade, make sure you never trade in life. Make sure you stay away from those automation trading programs, because it's all a scam. Guys, make sure that you start health first. I already said, health is number one. Health is wealth. The more health you have, the more you can teach, the more you can feel vibrancy. You understand? You have level 10 money but level 1 health, you have a level 1 lifestyle. You understand? Because you have no health. You have level 10 health and you have 0 level money, you have a level 10 lifestyle, believe me. You have a level 10 lifestyle. Because you have the health, you have everything, guys. Health is everything. So just realize now, no matter what now, you stay away from investing your money into Bitcoin and currencies and Ethereum and all these blockchains that are going on around Bitcoin currencies, because it's a bullshit movement. You understand? Now, no matter what, eventually the world will go into these currencies. But guess what? Guess who owns the stock market? Wall Street. You understand? People are able to click a certain button and they fuck you up. You understand? So guess what? No matter what, I'm always a person who's never, in terms of life, swearing. But guess what? I'm always happy that I forgive myself and everybody. So guess what? No matter what, you make sure that you never swear in your real videos, but you realize that no matter what, you can swear, but that you never swear at someone. That you realize that you must be real, that you must be real about what you're saying. So be able to be nicer about everything that you say. Because that's how I really dig into myself. Be nicer, be nicer, be nicer. Be a nice person. Because I was fat before and I believe that nice never got any. I believe that nice never got me anywhere before. And here I am, nicer than ever now, because I was fat before and fat guys are nice guys. Have you ever heard about that? So no matter what, guys, I was a nice guy and I'm still a nice guy. You have to realize that being fat, being overweight is never going to get you anywhere. And when you're fat, when you're obese, then guess what? Most of the women out there, most of the men out there are going to stay away from you, because nobody needs, in terms of a person who is fat, when the other person is better than yesterday. So guys, no matter what, make sure that you think about yourself first. I'm number one in my life. So no matter what, guys, just realize that in your life, you must be more sexy. And realize that sometimes people can hurt you, but you realize that the truth comes out and the truth will set you free. So guys, if you are fat, if you are obese, and if you are lacking in your health, health is number one. I've been saying all along. Guys, I've had women from my life experience stay away from me because I was fat. So I'm not stupid. Do you understand? So the way I said it is the way I mean it. Do you understand? I mean it right now. That no matter what, there are people who are staying away from you in terms of life, but because you may be fat, you may be someone who is an annoying person. So guess what? I'm never an annoying person. Nobody's staying away from me. But guess what? No matter what, people may stay away from others. No matter what, you're always thinking about yourself. So you realize, hey, I'm number one in my life. So just realize to just move on from what you said. That way, you can always realize that fat people always have people who are never with them in terms of a better lifestyle. So realize that you're always with yourself first, and that you realize that I'm number one. in terms of life for myself, and then you must be number one in terms of your life. So that's why, guys, you just keep moving on. You never keep rambling on about what happened. And just realize now, life is supposed to be something amazing. Life is supposed to be healthy. Life is supposed to be a positive scenario. Life is supposed to be ideas. I've been giving you ideas in this section in terms of life, and I'll give you more ideas. Guys, I've been doing it because I've acquired the skills to be able to do it. And guys, it's here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for me the most. You understand? And now, no matter what, I'm always saying these affirmations. I'm here for me the most. I'm doing it only for me. I'm number one in my life, because guys, those are my positive affirmations. I have to repeat that. I never neglect myself. I'm never lacking. I'm better than not. I'm better than don't. I'm better than haven't. I'm better than wouldn't. I'm better than couldn't. I'm better than shouldn't. Because those are lacking words. Do you understand? So you never repeat those words ever again. You say that you're better than those words. You say that you're better than not. I'm better than not. You understand? That's how I look at life. So, guys, just realize today is your number one opportunity to realize yourself and to be able to grow, because today I'm so happy. Do you know why I'm so happy? Because I'm using my growth mindset again. I'm using my growth mindset, but I've been using my emotions for a long while. Let's just say that. Because life is long. And life is always long for me. And you have to realize that you have to use your emotions, you have to use your heart, you have to use your emotions and your brain and everything about you, so you can realize to move on, and so you can realize the state of forgiveness is also something that you can use, and that you can use the tip of your mouth and put your tongue at the tip of your mouth, so you can really balance your mind, so you can really balance your mind and stimulate your life and stimulate your mind to be a better person. So guys, no matter what, just to show you a new scenery right here, life can be incredible when you're doing something in life to achieve a better aspect of life. Guys, enjoy life, enjoy life, and see how can you improve. Maybe you're a music production artist. Guys, I'm a music producer as well. I produce music. Maybe you never knew that. And I never know anything, and you must never know. I never know the crowd that I grew up with. I never know who I am today, because I'm always growing, I'm always changing. The second that just passed, I'm already better than the person I was, because I just became better by leveling myself up and by really doing this video really easily for the past 57 minutes. And guess what? I have now more to do, because I have 73 minutes to go in terms of my life, and more, so that I can really live my life. And no matter what, I'm always using every single word that I say in terms of my balance, and so that I can really, really improve my life. And I see people here at the pool here, where I said for the little girl to go away please, and they're looking at me and giving me dirties. And no matter what, I can see it, and they're very poor people, I would say. So no matter what, you're always related to yourself, and you realize no matter what, I'm never poor. I'm never poor. So no matter what, guys, just realize that when you speak about other people, that you're really speaking about yourself. So just realize that when you speak about other people, that you really say what's going on, but that you never prejudge anything, but that you really say that you can say that you are never poor, and then you just focus on yourself. You never talk about other people in the first place, because you can see that I have to say that I'm not poor. But when you do speak about other people, this is what you can do, and it can make you more as well. So you say, that guy's a fucking idiot, or better. Do you understand what I just said? Because I added or better to the end of my statement, which means that person's now the king of the world. You understand? Go fuck your mother, or better. Do you understand what I just said? Because guys, no matter what, you just realize I just said something better. I said or better at the end of my statement. Do you understand? So no matter what, you realize that you never resent in that moment. So you may be able to say something in terms of rude words. You may just be able to say anything in life that's going to relate in terms of this. I am a person who is negative or better. I'm a person who is an asshole or better. What did I just say? I said something better than what I just said, because I added or better. So when you're swearing at people, you say, for example, fuck off or better. Now, no matter what, this is just something that I've learned. I've learned this, so no matter what, you can use it in your daily life. But you can realize that when you're speaking about people, you could say they are poor or better. That person has a problem with me or better. That person cheated on me or better. You can say something incredible that way. And no matter what, because you're adding or better to the end of your statement, you really mean something better than that. So you can realize where I'm going with this. And no matter what, when you just state the obvious, which is there is no obvious, you understand? The only obvious is this moment. Live in the moment and you'll never be able to explain it. And that's the whole point of life. That you'll never be able to explain anything, but that you're really living life. So this is what I just taught you in terms of wording that you can use, and you can swear, but just make sure that you put or better in a sentence at the end of the statement, and you always mean something better than what you said. So no matter what, just be careful. Somebody may really get offended by you anyway, because there are stupid people out there. But when you're talking in terms of by yourself, to yourself, you can state something for yourself this way, and you can say, they're fucking idiots or better. That guy's a fucking pufta or better. So no matter what, guys, I'm saying something better, and I've got nothing against anybody because I always state the better in my attention. But this is how I used to think, and I still think this way, and I still say it, but I make sure now to move on, and I make sure to no matter what, that I still use it because it's still helpful for me in order for me to never resent anybody. So the all better is there to remind me that I have to speak better about the other person. So just realize people make mistakes, and that you'll make mistakes, and that you realize that no matter what, you're pushing yourself and that you're doing something incredible for your life so that you can really see how you can do better. I'm not sick. Do you see what I do? I cough and then I say I'm not sick. I sneeze and I say I'm blessed. So no matter what, do something, guys, in your life that's really going to help you, and just make sure that you've learned from this video something, that you take action. And guys, I'll see you guys in the next video, because guys, it's your opportunity to take action in this video. If you never do, thank you for the money. You understand? I done my part, now it's your turn to do your part. And that's the most I can do for you. Guys, thank you for your money, and I'll see you guys in the next video.